It was a historic season for North Central men's volleyball. They finished as Division III national runners-up, their best ever finish, as they qualified for nationals for the first time and swept number 1 ranked Vassar College in the semifinals before falling in 4 sets to Stevens Institute of Technology in the national title match. While the weekend was bittersweet, there is no blemish on the pride the team feels for what they accomplished.
We had this banquet for the Final Four, and all the teams showed up in like full suits, and we showed up in like collared shirts. Some of us were polos, and we were just getting so rowdy when we were giving out the awards, and people were accepting them, and everyone was just looking at us like, these kids are absolutely nuts. Like, going into the first game, it was just knowing that we kind of had that chip on our shoulder, still looked at as the underdogs, having literally nothing to lose, was so much fun.
Yes, it was a heartbreaker of a loss, losing in 4 in the national championship match, but them realizing the bonds that they have with each other, and knowing that we just competed for a national championship for the first time in program history, and within 8 years of the inception of the program, that in itself was special.
I don't think there's the right words to accurately describe how it felt. It's kind of just one of those things that is a dream come true. Like, as cliche as that sounds, like, we had only dreamt of getting to that point, right? And then we actually got there, and it literally was a dream come true.
We knew going into the season, we had a really great team, just all around, like super great depth, no weak spot at all on the team. So we knew like we could reach that level. It was all about like making sure that we came in every day and worked like we were supposed to work, and performed how we were supposed to perform, that sort of thing. So it was really awesome just to get there, keep breaking school records as a team, just keep doing that. So I mean, yeah, we did come 1 game short, but it was an awesome season, and I'm happy it was the last one.
The Cardinals were a dominant force in the regular season, going 10-0 in CCIW play, including 2 3-set sweeps over 2-time defending national champions Carthage. In the CCIW tournament, they dispatched North Park in the semifinals before a 3rd meeting with the Carthage Firebirds, beating them yet again to claim the Cardinals' first tournament championship.
We knew that we were going to get everybody's best match, and having the opportunity to host the semifinal matchup versus North Park, which we played them the Saturday before, and then hosting Carthage. We knew that it was going to be tough to beat a team 3 times.
Coming from nothing to lose to, okay, we're 2-0 against them, we haven't dropped a set to them all year, and this is really the only time that it matters. And that thing starts creeping in where it's like, oh, what if they just win when it matters? You know what I mean? We have proved still nothing yet. But kind of pushing that, like suppressing that deep and just going into it thinking like, we're the team that can do this.
I think we all kind of bought into the idea that this was the year to go far. Not gonna say we were on cloud 9, but it felt good. Like, knowing that we can beat the defending national champions 3 times, I'd say that was probably the flip of the switch right there.
For their conference dominance, North Central was selected as a regional host for the NCAA Division III Men's Volleyball Championships. In the first round, they faced near neighbors Benedictine and eventually triumphed in a 5-set battle. Then, as fate would have it, it was again Carthage on the opposite side of the net, with a trip to the Final Four on the line. For the 4th time this season, the Cardinals emerged victorious against their biggest rival and captured their first regional crown.
We knew that we were going to get Benedictine's best game, and they had a huge crowd here, and luckily, and so blessed that our fans came out to support us on that Friday night. So we were down 8-5 in the 5th set, and Ben Plascota came back and went on a really gnarly serving run and a lot of good block touches, and then we extended rallies to go win that 5th set.
To have an even bigger, more electric crowd for the regional championships against them again was so fun to watch. Regardless of the outcome, what happened, I mean, that game was absolutely electric. The atmosphere was amazing. And I think what was the cool thing that Exline said that day was after we lost the 2nd game, going into the 3rd one, he literally just brought us in the huddle and he said, show these people what they came to see.
Playing a team 4 times, especially of their caliber, is very tough and almost irritating. But I mean, yeah, we just came in and we were able to have fun, and it was a great atmosphere. yeah, easily the most fun I've ever had playing volleyball.
This was like the most packed I'd ever seen Gregory Arena in my 3 years. And to be on the court and not be the person in the stands rooting for like our school's team, it was crazy. It was like, you try to tune the crowd out when you're in there, you know, focus on the game. But at some points, you just got to enjoy it.
The team's remarkable year was in no small part thanks to tremendous individual performers, foremost among them senior outside hitter Jared Moser. Moser became the first Cardinals men's volleyball player to be named first team All-CCIW for a fourth time, was once again an All-Region selection, and for a second time was named as a first team All-American. He leaves North Central as the program's all-time leader in both kills and service aces.
I don't think it really has anything to do with any number or a stat on a piece of paper or a record or hardware or anything. My goal and my hope is that what I think I can carry on in the program after I'm leaving is just the pure grit and mentality of being a national caliber team and what it takes.
Jared is an individual that I've never coached before. His dedication to his craft, to hit the physical development of his body, and then his IQ of the game, I had to reach out to other coaches to figure out how I continue to coach him. All the goals that we've set together, he's met them pretty quickly. And he is a major leader for this program. If we can get at least half of our roster of the mindset of a Jared Moser, we're going to be in a really good spot for multiple years to come.
Senior middle Jeremy Cardenas was named as an All-American for a second consecutive season, completing his fourth year as a central force for the Cardinals on both offense and defense, illustrated with his program records in career blocks and attacking percentage.
His IQ of the game is exceptional. When he would come off the court for his 3 rotations, he would ask coaches questions, he would talk to the other middles, he would talk to the other positional players on the bench, and he really let his physical play, but then his mind and the way he communicates to the guys, that's what really set Jeremy apart. Was he was such a keen student of the game.
It was really nice to see as my time here went, just the continuation of recognition on a national level, but at the same time, just that standard being grown year after year of what to expect and what to achieve.
The most unlikely of North Central's All-Americans was junior setter Tyler Donovan, who was named to the first team after spending the 2 previous seasons as an understudy to Matt Nealon. He never looked inexperienced as he led the nation in both total assists and assists per set, while contributing kills and blocks as well.
It starts with the first 2 years of being on the bench, right? Learning from Matt Nealon. You know, you have a guy like that who is not only a great player and a great setter to learn from, but just an awesome person. Not only are the guys around me excellent volleyball players, that makes it really easy, but they're also like the best people and the most supportive and energetic, like any positive word you want to use to describe them. You know, that makes it really easy to come in, not as a new face, but still as a new setter. The setter's usually the quarterback, so you know, it's a big change. But having the guys, those specific guys around me made it really easy.
Tyler did a phenomenal job of making sure that he was adapting to each of his hitters. He was listening to the attackers, and he wanted to get better every single day. Seeing his work ethic and meshing and gelling with the other setters and the other attackers has really been at the forefront of why Tyler was the setter that he was this year for us.
7 seniors who have all been pivotal to the growth and rise of the program won't return next year. Moser and Cardenas, along with Gabriel Aguado, Jake Miller, Parker Nelson, Ben Pliskota, and Ben Williams. But they leave with no regrets, lots of happy memories, and a tremendous legacy. Meanwhile, Donovan and his fellow younger teammates are grateful for what the seniors have taught them and ready to continue the work of becoming a nationally established program.
I'm just extremely thankful for the leadership that our senior class has had throughout their 4-year career and all the turmoil that they've been through. And yeah, we wanted to win that match, but that class helped put North Central College men's volleyball in that position but they set a new standard for our juniors through freshmen. So we're super excited to see where the new era of North Central College men's volleyball goes.
We were all brothers, you know. We came in every day, just hung out as friends, as brothers, you know. So that's easily what I'm going to miss the most. Like, yes, it'll be nice. It would be nice to be able to play organized volleyball again. You know, I love the sports, but at the end of the day, it was really just the team that meant the most to me, and I think that's a lot of the reason why we had the success that we did.
It's just the mentality and the just pure grit and getting after it that I hope I can carry on. You know, getting extra reps, not a single day off, recovering your body, doing everything right down to the rep, and just hoping for the best and just basically just playing as hard as you can every single point like it's your last.
I'm excited. I think we have a really good core of guys returning. I know most of the seniors, or all of the seniors are gone. Most of them were playing, right? So I'm aware of that, but I'm also aware of how much talent we still have and how much talent we're bringing in. And that in itself makes me have like a very high outlook for the season.
We do need to be proud of what we accomplished for this year. We went 10-0 in conference. We won the conference tournament. We won our first ever NCAA regional match. And then we ended up making an awesome run. And throughout the entire tournament, especially in the Final Four, we really wanted the guys to be loose, but focused and relaxed, and they were. And it was a very fun run because the guys were enjoying every single moment of it.